Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here, and it has been about a month since my last recording. Not going to go into too many details, but I was dealing with a medical issue. So I've kind of forgotten, who all we've dueled and who we haven't. I know I could go back and watch some of the previous videos. I'm not going to do that, because after taking a month off of this game, I kind of want it to be over. But we're still going to have some fun. And I'm not just going to rush through all the story. We're still going to have fun. We're still going to play other people in that. I remember where we are in the story. We have to go to the park. That's where we're going to go today. But I have a couple of, I have one new deck and a couple tweaks to a previous deck. So this is a Water Darkness deck. Now, before I started this playthrough, I loaded up the game I had, the save file I had, and I found a deck that's very close to this. And so we have this Emerald card. The idea is we use this card. Remember, this, when it comes into play, you can choose a card in your hand, swap it with one of your shields blindly. The reason why this is good is we can guarantee shield triggers with it, and this is like a shield trigger deck. We've got these spiral gates for bounce. This may not seem like much, but we have a lot of discard effects, so this can almost be a 2-mana terror pit in a lot of situations. We have Aqua Hulkus to just draw us extra cards. Horrid Worm, there's one of our discard effects. You guys know I love that card. Brain Serum, more card draw, and it's a shield trigger. You get 2 off of that. Gregorian Worm, just a 3,000 power worm. You've seen this in our last couple videos with the Dark Light deck, because we also play the Chaos Worm. You could swap these out. You could swap the Chaos Worms out. I like Chaos Worm because it comes in and kills something, and I'm all about the field control. But you could run like Crystal Lancer, Crystal Paladin, because we have a lot of Aqua Liquid people in here as well. Locomotiver, shield trigger thing, and when it enters the battle zone, your opponent discards card. Otherwise, 4-mana, 1,000 power is not super impressive, but you get the discard effect in addition to that. Gas Worm, of course, we have Terror Pit, and Aqua Surfers, when it enters, you bounce one of your opponent's things. So yeah, look at all these shield triggers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards, and at 4 copies each. Over half of our deck is shield triggers. That is the name of the game here. Now, for the Light Fire deck, I'm still going to keep the Light Fire deck. This is not the cards in the deck. Let's show all the cards in the deck. Let's show all the cards in the deck, not just the fire ones. Okay, so I still have the Crimson Hammer, just some early plays, Rikaboo Screwdriver, Defenders. I'm okay with all this. A couple Mileys, 17 Jade Trees, Dianoric. Yeah, you guys know the drill on all these cards. Magris, Vizier of Magnetism, I like that card. It's like the Aqua Hulkus of the Light Civilization. Costs 1 mana more, you get 1,000 power more. Other than that, it's the same. Tornado Flame, pretty darn expensive. If these are in our hand, unless there's something that's like need to kill that's 4,000 power or less, they're probably going to go in our mana zone, which is fine because we have Grand Gur, Space Guardian. 2 copies of those, just like it's the ultimate blocker. Holy Awe, I bumped that up to 3 copies. I took out the thing that returned spells, because I noticed when we were playing this deck, there were times I wasn't playing the thing, because 5 mana, 4,000 power is kind of underwhelming if you're not getting the effect of getting the extra card back. And a lot of times I wasn't getting the extra card back, so why play the card? Put in some more Holy Awes. We've got our 4 Terror Pits. And we have Gatling Sky Terror, a new card, Twin Cannon Sky Terror. Got this while opening packs. And we have our Bulmatia Steel Dragon. So, what does the Twin Cannon Sky Terror do? Well, it's a speed attacker and a double breaker. So it can just come out and just instantly double break 2 of our opponent's shields on the very turn it comes into play. Saw the card, got the card. I thought, sure, let's try it out. I could use another big finisher type card. I could use another Gatling Sky Terror here just as easily. But I love being able to attack untapped creatures. Helps keep the field under control. Anyways, that's the 2 decks. We're going to play the Darkness Water one today. I'll probably flip back and forth. We are here. We need to go to the park. We're at the park. Okay, hey, a new message. From Shobu. Hey, Mega, sorry I bailed on you, but something weird happened. That's not a question. Why is there a question mark there? I was following a hunch in static. It's static. See if you can hook up with Knight static. Might know more. Connection lost. Okay, so we gotta go see Knight, but we have people here to duel. What do you have for your things here? Roaring Great Horn. What the? And you'll be a proud owner. Okay, create a temporary water deck. C9 King Riptide. So these are things I already have. What does Roaring Great Horn do? 7 mana, 8,000 power, Double Breaker, and it's just plus 2,000 power. Okay. We're just gonna... Hey, get back here. We're going to duel you. How's it feel to know you're gonna lose? Alright, our opponent goes first. Primarily a darkness deck. Alright, well, so am I. I probably don't need this many Chaos. I definitely don't need Brain Serum. Yeah, we're gonna have to put that down into mana anyways. But I'd like to do... Okay, so Darkness Nature, that's unique. Going for some mana acceleration. I feel like all of the opponent's decks are way better than what I remember. Alright, well, we're gonna do this. And here's the power of this card. So we're gonna take our known thing, and we're gonna break our first shield. The opponents will generally go in order, top to bottom on your shields. I have no idea what this card is doing by the picture. Select a non-nature creature from your deck and put it into your... Okay. Well, that is something that you certainly did. Okay, we don't need 2... I want 2 Chaos Worms in my hand, though. I don't want 2 Chaos Worms in my hand. Who am I kidding? We don't need that right now. We need Horrid Worm. So we got to start making our opponent discard stuff. We'll start hitting their shields. Her shields. She can start playing big things, but I can almost start bouncing big things. Oh, that's... Okay. Okay, then. Let's just play this. Hit her hand. Let's just do... Because isn't this just gonna, like, draw her... Another creature is destroyed, you may draw a card. Okay. So let's just do this. Break a shield. Let's not attack with the Muriel because... or Emerald. Because if she gets... she'd get to freely kill it and draw an extra card. And since, you know, we're playing a little bit of a discard game... You don't have to play a discard game with this style deck, but I like to. Yeah, see, look at that, going right for that shield. That's not what I thought it was. Eh, whatever. Gregorian Worm. I'm actually going to put the Terror Pit into the mana zone here. And we're going to up this thing. Kill the untapped creature. Oh, you get to draw off that. Well, I guess there's not a ton I could have done about that. And still make her discard. Because it's fun. And just look at this. There's no defenders in this deck. That is one downside. is it can be really hard to play a defensive game if you have to. 5 mana, you're gonna spend 5 mana doing this? You have 2 mana left. Okay. And look at this, I can just play an Aqua Surfer. None of this is even necessary, but it's here. Opponent's board is completely cleared, and then we can make her discard something. Yep, that's the face I'd make too if I, you know, just completely lost like that. We got cards. Oh, we got Emerald. Yeah, it's a common as well. Oh, you just duel, huh? Can you teach me how to shuffle? That's a weird thing to say. You have fallen into my grasp. Sure. Sure we did. Okay, light nature deck is what it looks like here. We're gonna have to put down a water card in order to play Emerald. And we want to play Emerald. I'm gonna put down the worm. And we're gonna go with the draw spell. Break our top shield. Now there is a chance you're gonna be, because we have, you know, over half this deck shield triggers. There is a chance that we, you know, return a shield to our hand that has a shield trigger. Okay, that's gonna happen sometime. Yeah, look, we did. We returned Terror Pit. That's gonna happen sometimes, and we're just going to have to accept it. These cards are so far off right now. What does this thing do? Instead of having this creature, you may tap. Gets plus 5,000 power. I'm just gonna pass the turn. I'll let her attack me. We'll get our shield trigger. I'll maybe trade my worm for her thing. We'll see what else she does here. Okay, Bronze Arm Tribe. She's gonna ramp a little bit. And this is... It's not our shield trigger. What the heck is going on? It is an Aqua Hulkus, though. How many cards are in her hand? 1. But I'm still actually gonna play... I'm still gonna play this. I'll show you why, because we're gonna do this. We're gonna break a shield. Torgon. That's annoying. Well, that's annoying. So what if I put... There's Fighter Dual Fang. I feel like we've seen this deck before. Oh yeah, that thing too. Okay. We are in a massive amount of trouble. Fighter Dual Fang has 10,000 power. Okay, hit some shield triggers, because we have a billion of them. There's our Brain Serum. Yeah, we're gonna draw a couple. Problem with this is we're not lasting another turn. Yeah, I can't survive against all this. We have no defenders. I was thinking of putting, like, some bloody Squeedos in the deck. Brain Serum, sure. A Spiral Gate. Yeah, even a Terror Pit wouldn't save us here. Okay. Well, maybe I play the When We Lose We Switch Decks game. So let's try this again. I don't mind the dialogue people have. It's like all the same, like all the NPCs have the same dialogue. They just choose like randomly which one gets said. There's a Terror Pit. Now, if we see a cheap creature here, we're gonna have to kill it. Okay, we don't. Which means I feel okay putting a Crimson Hammer in the... Oh. Well, she doesn't have any... There's just a whole lot of nothing going on here right now. I still feel okay putting Crimson Hammer in there. I'll play the Vizier of Magnetism, get an extra card later on. Okay, that I might have to Crimson Hammer. Oh, okay, well there's gonna be two things. The Vizier of Lightning. It's not bad. I need to play... I need to play a blocker this turn is what I need to do. I'll go ahead and break a shield. Start working on those. That's why I played the Screwdriver out. Okay, here comes this thing. Okay, doesn't want to go attacking. It's good news for us. Tornado Flame. It's a bit too expensive. Let's get our Vizier out here. We'll draw a card, a Jade Tree. That's a good draw. Holy aw, that's not good. That's gonna break our shields, it's gonna break a couple of my guys. Oh, doesn't this just take a card and put it into the mana? Take a non-nature card from your deck and put it into your mana zone. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, hasn't found Bark Whip and hasn't found... Okay, so there's that. Okay, all this is that's happening right now is fine. Oh, Tornado Flame, that's also fine. I'm gonna use that to kill... I could kill this one and stop it from attacking. Yeah, that would be... That'd be better. We are just going to wipe her board this turn. I'll keep the Holy Awe in hand. I'm just going to do this because I know she has Fighter Dual Fangs, and we need to make her work for that. We'll take out the two creatures, and pass the turn. Okay, I was going to say, Fighter Dual Fang is now a completely dead card in her hand if she does draw it. Now it's not, but... We don't need another screwdriver. I could cast Holy Awe. Yeah, she's top decking. And hasn't found a fighter dual fang yet. This is just a one. Just kill that. And we'll kill that. Mana Nexus, that's fine. So Holy Awe going into the bottom shield. So we'll use that information to our advantage here. See, that could have been a fighter dual fang. Bulmateus Steel Dragon. I would rather do that than... Oh, they're both Bulmateus. I thought this was Gatling Sky Terror the whole time. Okay. Fine by me. This card is cool. Break the Holy Awe. You get the Holy Awe. Okay, your mana accelerating again. Yeah, she's pittered out now. We've had enough removal. That can just stay in her hand. And actually, we just win on this turn because her shields are not going to trigger due to Bulmateus Steel Dragon's effect. I'm going to finish her off with the Vizier of Lightning. That pouty face. Should have attacked that one turn. You did attack that one turn. And then you didn't do anything else, and we killed all your stuff. What does this thing do? Armored Dragon. This creature gives plus 1,000 power for each other fire creature you have in the battle zone, double breaker, and can attack untapped creatures. So it's like a... Well, Gatling Sky Terror is also 7 mana. This just gets... You need one other fire creature for this to equal Gatling Sky Terror. And given that I don't have a ton of fire creatures in my deck, I'm going to go ahead and say that's not better than Gatling Sky Terror in our deck. But for now, can I go this? There's more kids. Let's see where all we can go here. I can't go in the sandbox. That is probably for the best. We have crazy fortune teller there. We've got guy in the tree that's probably plot related. Alright, we'll deal with more of them next time, but for now, I'll take my leave.